Hey everyone, how we all doing? Hope we're surviving lockdown. What we on, like week 10, something like that. I've come down to the academy, just having a bit of a tidy up and preparing, ready for reopening. And I wanted to talk to you a little bit about some of the changes that we're gonna make, and that's obviously to help with your children feeling safe. I'm just going to talk about classes in this video, and I'll explain in some other videos later in the week, what will happen as you're coming into the building and leaving the building, that kind of thing. All right, so we're going to adjust. Let me just change something here a sec because it's just decided my internet's not going to work. Okay, hopefully that's better. All right, we have adjusted some. We've adjusted how we're going to do the classes, and that's from feedback, really, just with some of the live classes, live streaming classes that we've been doing. So, and when we come back, as much as we'd love to have that same timetable for the martial arts, throughout the week, it's just not really going to be practical. We have got a lot of the older children, so they're pretty much okay. We've got to kind of consider about how we get people in and out of the class, and that's obviously, again, for your peace of mind as a parent or as an adult if you're training in the adult classes. So please listen through the video all the way through. I know it's not going to be relevant for some of you, but at some point your part is going to come up. Okay, so the first thing is we have basically dropped the name Panda class because a lot of the kids, they hated that anyway, and it's now ninjas. So ninjas and pandas are kind of combined together now, and we just feel that, because I didn't really want to disrupt how we do our age-specific classes too much, because that has worked so well, and it's getting that age range just right, so there's not too many older kids with the younger kids, when then the younger kid can't do it, and then there's an age group in between us, okay, and then the older kids, then they would always feel like, oh, this is just too easy. So I used to do that in the past. That's why we do age specific here. Very unique, for our academy anyway. All right. So what we've done is we've put the pandas and ninjas together. So that age range is now 3 to 5 year olds. Okay. So pretty much the same. It's probably, we're going to make that about a 30-minute class. All right. I'll put all the times out of it'll either be this week or next week. We're talking about July anyway, before we can the earliest that we're going to be able to get back open. So samurai, again, so some of the ninjas, the older ones will kind of be classed as a samurai now. Excuse me. All right, so the age range for samurai is now 6 to 10 year olds. Warrior is 11 to 14 years, and then adults, we were saying 14 plus, 14, 15 plus. So those are the classes. So ninjas about 30 minutes. I think the other ones are 45 at the moment, and I'll explain why. Now, if you're, let's say one of my children, they've just gone up to warriors, so the age they're at is looking at that is going to say, oh, they got to go down. And it's not just my children, it's a few children like that. We're not going to ask any child to go back down, because they're going to feel like they're going back a step. So if they already just advanced, say, to warriors, now they're going to feel like, I got to go back to samurai? Just got out of here. No. We won't do that, okay? And unless they want to, all right? Then come and see us. There's more of a guide for us going forward. So if they're already, if that age just shifted a little bit and they feel like they dropped, no, we're not going to make them drop down. Stay in the class they were at. It's going to be fine. They're used to that kind of training anyway, unless, of course, they want to step it back. All right. And likewise, some may have to go up to like a different level, and they may not be ready for that. Same thing I will say is, do not push them into something yet. Let's just get back. All right. Just keep them in that same time, same name class, whatever it is. But I don't think that's going to affect too many. Okay. But, that's really, really important if we're here, to build up, confidence of children and adults alike. So, I said with the timetable, we'll release that soon. Some of the younger years, we won't be able to put on the Monday to Thursday. All right. We're just not going to have it's just not going to be practical as we're getting back, building ourselves back up. For the older classes, like warrior adults, that's pretty much Monday to Thursday still. But there's going to be 15-minute gaps in between those classes. And that's basically so we can enable people to get out the class, not hanging around, not, obviously, getting too close to each other, and getting then the next set of people into that class. So That's why we've had to make the other ones 45 minutes. So there will be slight time changes, and we're just working out in a moment because we have to make it work with downstairs, because what we don't want is people hanging around in the reception, too much. I know for some parents you may have to, that's fine. In the class sizes, so pretty much in here, so we've got still packing at the moment, still tables. So these mats, you're going to be spaced out. So for your shadow boxing or your line work, it's going to be 2 meters apart, all right, all times. And then we'll just work out as and when, with government advice, how we integrate then some of the partner work. You're still going to be able to do some great stuff. We may we've been talking about getting some of the, doing some more of the stick work, so you kind of, you can keep that distance, still getting the, the crucial martial arts training that has obviously become so important. Those that have been doing the lives with, whether it's through the martial arts or the fitness kickboxing, they have all said that this whole thing, I know what martial arts can do, you see, so I know the power of it. I know how it helps mental health, it improves children's in terms of, how they look upon themselves, what they go and do in the future. And I can sit here till the cows come home and I can talk about it. But now I think people have really understood it from a different perspective of how their martial arts training has, got them through some of this lockdown, these changes of procedure, this just everyday change in life. So when we come back, the martial arts is going to be so crucial for kids. And so that structured routine, obviously we will be working social distancing with them. Some of them may not even be back at school yet, and we appreciate that. So we want to start getting their head right and their mindset right, ready for when they do get back to school and they can start getting back into the habit of learning again, not homeschooling. There's a lot of things we don't know the answers to, right? But what I do know the answer to is how we can develop children to become that more and better versions of themselves, to be able to have that impact within themselves, to get the things that they're going to need done and get all the things they want later on in life, because this is obviously a big kick. I'll maybe I'm going off on one, make another video on that another time. But martial arts, if there was ever a time that children will need this, even adults, right now, definitely right now. Can't begin to tell you how much it saved my life, but it's just that whole mindset thing. All right, so just going back, just to recap, if you just joined in, the martial arts classes, so Pandas is kind of merged with ninja, and a little bit of ninjas merged with samurai. Ninjas will be 30 minutes still, so 3 to 5 year olds. The other class is 45 minutes. There's going to be 15-minute gaps in between those classes, and I'll do another video separate of the procedures for coming in and out of the building. I'm excited to get back. Obviously, speaking to the staff, they've been on furlough. They're excited too, all right? They can't wait to see you all. They missed you all so much. But your safety and our safety is going to be, paramount. And if you're not quite ready to come back when it's all clear, that's okay. We're still working out some live streaming or, classes that you can do from home. All right, guys? See you later. Okay, if you've got any questions, just ask, okay? Drop us a message on here or comment, or if it's another concern, drop us a private message, ask any of the team, and we'll do our best to answer that for you, all right? But we just want to get you back, get your head right, get fit, healthy, and have this martial arts mindset that is going to see you and your children through what happens when we're coming out of this, and even now, of course. All right, peace, love, and good health. Bye-bye.